Hello, Scorpio. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your reading for the second half of December from the 16th through the 31st. General reading, as always, guys, it won't resonate with every single person, so please do take from this reading what makes sense for you, release the rest. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below, as well as all of the links to all of the creators and decks that you see here today, Scorpio. So we're taking a look at issues and confessions. What is your person thinking about you and the relationship, the connection, and where you guys are at right now? So these are the three decks that we'll be using for the focus messages. The first two is by Fire Witch Tarot. The first is the Issues deck. And we'll go ahead and grab a message from What's Brewing, Spilling the Beans. And lastly, my self-created deck, the X Oracle. All right, Scorpio, so let's get started here and see how this goes for you. And of course, cross-watchers and anyone else who's been guided to tune in are welcome. Let's get your first message here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. All right, what's your first message? This one's grabbing my attention. No sex, little to no sex. Okay, so that's pretty challenging right there. So no intimacy going on. Why is that? We'll have to dig a little bit deeper, of course, Scorpio, to see why that is. I mean, you'll know if that's going on in your relationship right now, or if this is something that you guys have dealt with in a partnership, whether you guys are together right now or in separation. Okay, so let's take a look and see what else is going to come through in this reading to go with that message. Has the magic fizzled? Is that why you guys are not being intimate? What's going on? Okay. This one is grabbing my attention here. I hate nothing about you, which is a total contradiction from no sex, because when we're into someone, those intimate moments kind of go together with it, right? But what's up? Like, why are you guys not together intimately? That is presenting itself here. All right, so let's go ahead and grab your third focus message from the X Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. Second half of December. All right. This one, let's see. I admit I was bad at commitment before. I'm ready to offer you my love, my heart, my life. Am I too late? So, Scorpio, for those of you resonating with these messages already, part of the reason why there is no intimacy going on might be because they were bad at commitment. And if they were not able to commit to you, perhaps they were just spreading themselves too thin, entertaining other options. There could have been infidelities and third-party situations going on here. And the thing is, I do feel they're totally into you, and as it says here, I hate nothing about you. But at the same time, they were bad at commitment. But they're also coming through here now, letting you know that they're ready. Is it too late? That's the big question here. Is it too late? Have they taken too long to be able to commit, Scorpio? Okay, so we'll add to this, of course, to see why that is. Let's grab some insight from the Fated Love deck. This is by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. All right. Angels and spirit guides for Scorpio. So that's a pretty major issue right there, that you guys are not having sex. You're not together the way the physical connection is lacking. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio for the second half of December. What else do we need to know here? Courting you. Unlocking mysteries. Okay. So if they were bad at commitment, Scorpio, which is the major issue here, really, maybe you're not giving them the opportunity to court you because of how they were. But we do have this key right here. If you guys are not interacting, if you're not speaking right now, maybe where your life is at this point in time, and you might have blocked them on social media, you might have blocked them from calling you, so they don't know a whole lot of what's going on in your life perhaps. They don't even know if you've moved on to somebody else. Your life is one giant mystery, and perhaps there was a point in time where they felt like they held the key to your heart. Is that still the case, or are they too late? Are they too late? Because they're coming through that they still want to be able to court you. They still want to be able to be with you, to date, to be together, have those intimate moments. They were bad at commitment before, but they're ready to commit now. But the timing might be off. Never again. Damaged. Maybe there's just too much damage here, Scorpio. This could be you saying, you know, never again. It's like you had your chance. We've got thirsty for attention. If you are keeping your distance from this person, and as I mentioned, if you're blocking them from your life to where they really don't know what's going on, and they might even be making a fool of themselves at this point, trying to grab your attention here, and you're not giving them any sort of attention of any kind, that could be a challenge. Maybe they've hurt you beyond anything that they could ever do at this point. Sweeping you off your feet. Maybe when you guys first met, that's how they came in. They literally swept you off your feet. It was like a fairy tale. And here you were thinking that this was your ideal mate. This was the one. This is the person you want to have this long-term commitment with, get married to, have kids someday, build a life together. Come to find out, they sucked at commitment. But now here they are saying, you know, I'm ready to offer you my love, my heart, my life. Will you let me back in? You guys could have been soulmates, or you are. Regardless of the distance, you guys could still have that very special soul bond. But look at this, not the one. Okay? So maybe once they showed you their true colors here, Scorpio, you have come to realize that they're not the one for you. Maybe that's why you guys are no longer being intimate with each other. The cleanse. That's misspelled, by the way, but, you know, the cleanse. Sometimes cleansing things from our life, letting things go that no longer serve a purpose, however painful that might be. Perhaps, Scorpio, that's what it is that you're focusing on right now. Because they hurt you, because they broke your heart, they ruined what could have been a very special relationship. And then we have projecting memories here. So they could be reminiscing. They could be feeling very nostalgic at this point about the relationship. Especially if you've blocked them from your life, as I've mentioned. If they can't access your heart, your life, if you're not letting them in, all they have left are the memories. I'm not surprised to see this one either. Cheating eyes, okay? Because, again, if they were bad at commitment, more than likely they were entertaining other partnerships, other relationships. And maybe this is you cleansing their energies from your life because they hurt you. That's why they're asking, am I too late? Maybe they are. Maybe they are. Okay? So let's add to this. This is the Pining Rose Love Oracle deck by Calico Moon. Angels and Spirit Guides, please. For Scorpio. What else do we need to know here? I'm just kind of feeling for some of you, maybe you've had enough, that they had their chance. And maybe it's just too much damage, as it says here. You know, some of you guys might have even said, it's like, oh no, I'm never going to be with this person again. Never again. They had their chance to be with me. I thought that they were going to be able to invest their time and energy in this partnership and commit. And once they weren't able to do that, you might have cut off ties. You might have cut off sex, as it says there. Little to no sex, no intimacy. You might have also used that key to lock that door so that they can't get in. Can this turn back around? Is it too late, Scorpio? You're the only one, really, that can answer that question. Is it too late? Or can they still fix this? They sure want to. Look at that. Be mine. They still want you. Look at the next card, rekindle. We already know your person wants to rekindle the partnership, Scorpio. I'm just not sure if you're on the same page here. They want to reach out big time. I'm not surprised to see this ex-lover. They are your ex for a reason. Yes, they hurt you. They broke your heart. And some of you guys, I'm not surprised to see this, that maybe you have decided to go in a different direction. You have decided to move on. And look at this. We've got lies, cheating eyes, bad at commitment. Therefore, they're investing their time with other people. And then we have, I'm sorry. So they're coming through with an apology here. Are you willing to forgive is the question, Scorpio. Some of you guys might have even talked of getting married someday, or some of you could have been married to this person because we have that ring right there. Could be a promise ring, could be a friendship ring, but you know, it is a ring. So some of you guys might have exchanged rings here. They want to rekindle things with you, Scorpio. I'm still not getting the indication that all of you guys might be open to that, because there's too much hurt and pain and damage that this person, they have caused it. And some of you guys perhaps are just not willing to allow them back in. So I'm kind of feeling for some of you, maybe your response to this question, am I too late? Maybe. Okay, so let's add to this though. This is my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle deck. It is tarot with a twist because it includes the original 78 cards that you would get from any tarot deck. But I've also created new court cards that are exclusive to this deck, as well as additional oracle messages. So there's about 117 cards here. So it's a big deck, and a lot of info here. So if this is something you're interested in, guys, the deck shop link is down below, as well as all of the other creators that you see here today. All right. So let's see what else. Can this be turned around, or is it really too late? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. We've got the Page of Pentacles, okay? So for some of you, maybe your person is an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And my feminines, if you're watching for a masculine, some of you guys might be dealing with a younger masculine. They definitely desire you. They're very ambitious. The Page of Pentacles is a card of manifestation. Solid beginnings. They want to be able to create a solid foundation for the partnership. Maybe they weren't able to do that before because they were bad at commitment. And part of the reason why they weren't ready for commitment could be that they just weren't ready. They were too young. They needed to experience other relationships to really understand what this was all about. But they're now coming forward as this Page of Pentacles, somebody who's grounded and knowing what it is that they want. And therefore, they've come to the realization that they want you. We do have the red rose card coming through here. This is a deep love that the two of you at one point in time might have shared. This can also represent new love, a new chapter in love, a new beginning. But this could also represent a new person coming in for you, Scorpio. So it's your call. But the passion, very fiery, red hot chemistry, that's hard to deny. But look at this, you guys have had a tower moment. There was an upheaval here. Tower moments are often unexpected. It's very chaotic. And as it says here, it's a lost foundation because the foundation wasn't strong enough to begin with. And so with the Page of Pentacles, your person perhaps at this point is ready to be able to create something that's a lot more solid and sturdy rather than something that was unstable. The Tower is destruction of a partnership. Damaged. Never again. It fell apart. So you guys are not together. But one thing I do like about the Tower card is that after the dust settles, there are lessons that are learned, wisdom that is gained, an awakening, a blessing in disguise. It helps you to see things from a different perspective, using those lessons as a stepping stone so that you don't repeat those patterns in the future. That applies to both of you. Because if your person caused all of this damage, and that's what contributed to this tower, then they have to be able to learn from their past failures and mistakes so that they can avoid future tower moments, whether it's with you or somebody else. We do have the Angel of Darkness coming through here. Next to the tower, I'm not surprised. This could be a message for your person if they were the reason that things fell apart here. So this card says, aren't you tired of being in the shadows? Why are you here? Misery loves company, they say. Is that the reality that you want to encapsulate within you? How long do you plan on staying? I'm here to help guide you through this very dark time in your life, but only when you are ready to break free from the chains that bind you. It's time to do that shadow work. When you are ready, I will help lead you down the road where the sun is waiting to shine for you. Okay? So maybe this person who was bad at commitment could have just been in a very dark place in their life, and they just weren't ready to allow that type of love and relationship in. Look at this. We've got the Duke of Water. This is one of the new court cards in this deck. Divine Masculine. This could be your own energy right here, Scorpio. And it can include Cancer and Pisces as well. So this is a masculine here. A gentle soul, someone who's very charming, very sensitive. They do tend to have a very calm, relaxed demeanor about them. They get along with everybody. This is someone who's a good person, someone who's a very considerate individual, a very good listener. So, conversations, they're a great listener, and they also allow the conversation to flow. As a friend, they're loyal, they are trustworthy. If this is someone, my feminines, that you end up marrying someday, they will be dependable. They've matured, they have grown as a father figure for your children. Very lovable person, a lovable parent. Okay, so for some of you, especially my cross watchers who are watching for a masculine who happens to be a Scorpio, specifically, this could be through maturity and time how your masculine can be. Because the Duke of Water is not bad at commitment. The Duke of Water is definitely somebody who can be a very present spouse and parent. And a partner, a really good partner. We do have the Five of Pentacles here. So some of you guys either left this person out in the cold, because they were bad at commitment, or they made you feel this way, Scorpio. But the Five of Pentacles represents the breakup here between the two of you. It can also represent financial insecurities here for some of you guys. So if that's been an issue, the Page of Pentacles does represent a financial opportunity. So that could be short-lived, just a temporary situation there. And then we've got the Ace of Swords. So for some of you, maybe your person could be an air sign here. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This is clarity. This is being able to see things clearly. It is a breakthrough. Your person in a position where they can make better decisions for the two of you, for their life. This does represent a new beginning, new opportunities. It could be a successful reunion if you're open to that, Scorpio. And there's this need to cut things and people out that no longer serve a purpose. So either this is your person cutting other people out, especially once they decide that they want to be with you and only you, or this could be you, Scorpio, using that sword to cut this person out of your life once and for all because they've really hurt you too much. So this card right here, the Saber of Air, is quite fitting for some of you guys. And it does say it's time to clean house. Cut toxicity out of your life. Bad relationships, whether romantic in nature, friendships, or unhealthy family connections, need to be addressed, released, and cleansed out of your life. Don't hold on to the past or heavy baggage you've been carrying. Throw it out like yesterday's trash. Time to move on and bring in some fresh air. And I really do feel for some of you, that's exactly what you have done. We've got this move on card right here. And remember this card right here, the cleanse. Okay, some of you guys have definitely taken the time to purge things out of your life that it really wasn't working for you anymore. So if you feel that you following your heart, it's best for you to move on, then that's what's meant for you. But I can tell you, for some of you guys, your person has definitely learned, since you guys have been in separation, since you have not been together, they've matured. They are a very different person from the one that you are familiar with. There's a reason why they're coming through here with that message. I'm ready to offer you my love, my heart, my life, because they truly are ready. They have worked on themselves. So you might just be surprised with the version of this person who comes back to you. You might find that you see them in a different light. Okay, so let's add to this. Let's go ahead and grab some dialogue messages here from my self-created deck. This is the Thinking Man Oracle, the Volume 2 version. All right, Scorpio. Focusing on the Divine Masculine here. So masculines, what do you want to say to your feminine here? Second half of December. I can still remember how your kisses felt. No other kiss could ever compare. My lips long to kiss you again. Okay? And there could have been infidelities here for some of you. You know, we do have cheating eyes right here. And there is the potential that because they were bad at commitment, they were investing their time in other people. But this masculine has come to the realization that there's something about you. And only you, my feminine. Something about those intimate moments that you guys have shared. Especially once this started happening. You will always be my baby. No matter what happens, you will forever occupy a piece of this masculine's heart. Sometimes I find myself daydreaming about us, the way we used to be. I'd rather be dreaming with you right next to me. Yeah, I do feel that for the masculines here. How it breaks me that I never told you that you really are the love of my life. And no one else can ever touch my heart the way you have. And my feminines, perhaps you really needed to hear these things from your masculine. And this is interesting how we have opened the door and how we've got that key right there with that lock. So maybe you might have really blocked this person, this masculine, out of your life, my feminine, and they just want you to be able to open the door for a new beginning, a new opportunity for you guys to reconnect. I miss your voice, your laughter, the endless hours of conversations we had about anything, about everything, about nothing in particular. Oh, how I miss you. And bottom of the deck, look at this. I love you, I love you, I love you. Is it sinking in yet? Okay, so your masculine coming through here letting you know that you are loved, my feminines. There's something about you that's very special. And maybe they didn't recognize that before, but they do now. So is it too late, my feminines? Okay, so let's take a look. This is the Woman's Intuition Oracle deck. So let's go ahead and see. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Scorpio. Second half of December. So feminines, what do you want to say to your masculine? Is it too late? I know you miss me. I know you love me. I don't need you to tell me. I feel it. That's because you guys are still connected. Look at this. Deception, lies, secrets. It hurts. Yeah. So that definitely played a role. Cheating eyes. Too much damage here caused by your masculine. That was definitely a factor. Being next to you, it makes me happy and so fucking horny. So there's something about, even though there was no sex, little to no sex, when things kind of started to fall apart, you're still very attracted to your masculine. So this could certainly be reflective of when times were good between the two of you, when you were experiencing those intimate moments and you had the physical connection. Because what I'm feeling here, my feminines, going back to this message, I hate nothing about you. I feel you hate what happened. You hate that they were perhaps bad at commitment, but as who they represented in your heart, you fell in love with this masculine. We never had to take it any further than you kissing me. Deeply, passionately, lovingly, making love was just an added treat. There is something about the way you guys kissed. Because look at the masculine message. I can still remember how your kisses felt. No other kiss could ever compare. My lips long to kiss you again. And my feminine, we never had to take it any further than you kissing me. Something about the kiss. Very passionate. Unforgettable. What else, please, for Scorpio, for the feminine? Yes, there's a lot of fish in the sea, but there is no other fish like me. Yeah. You know, so you're basically letting your masculine know. It's like, look, you might have gone out there and have cheated on me. You entertained other people, but I'm the only one that matters here. The only fish that matters. They could go out there and searching other options in love and romance, but you're the one that stands out among the rest. So that's what's presenting itself here. All right, so let's add to this, Scorpio, with some additional guidance. Okay, so this is my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. So let's grab some insight from here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. Second half of December. What else do we need to know here? We have voyage. This has been a fantastic voyage between you and I. I can't wait to share more days and nights with you, always enjoying each other's company. There are no awkward silent moments. There never has been. You're my favorite adventure. I'm ready for more. So if you feel the same, Scorpio, where you want to have more adventures with this person, then I kind of feel it falls on your lap to be able to create movement for you guys to have the opportunity. Because I feel from the person that you're thinking about for this reading, they want you, they desire you, they want to be able to reach out. But if they are perhaps blocked from entering your life in some way, if there are barriers that they are running into, perhaps it falls on you to be able to remove the barriers and blockages, whatever that might be. What else, please? We have flawless. Out of the billions of people on this planet, my journey led me to you. I've never known such happiness, pleasure, contentment, and joy. We fit together so perfectly that I can't imagine a day of my life without you in it. And this could have been a part of their realization after you guys went into separation. Because sometimes when we're in a partnership and we don't appreciate someone, or we take someone for granted, or they took you for granted, they came to this realization after the fact. Fragmentary. You and I are pieces to a puzzle that make no sense when we are apart. Incomplete without all the pieces of who we are together. You are the missing piece of my heart. Without you, the masterpiece of my life will forever remain unfinished. So there's a lot here that's coming through for you, Scorpio, when it comes to this person. Something is missing for them. There's this emptiness because you're not there. But for some of you guys, perhaps this is where you're at. For those that aren't so easily swayed towards a reconciliation here. Rejuvenation. Rest. That's what I need. I haven't had the opportunity to put myself first in so long. I've always put you first, but you never appreciated it. It was exhausting trying to make someone happy that couldn't even find happiness within themselves. This is my time. Restoration time. And when I'm ready, love will find me again. So for some of you guys, maybe this is where you're at. You just needed to pour in some energies towards your own healing journey. And there's nothing wrong with that. We have expansion. It was always you and I. There was never anyone else that mattered in our world, just you and I. And one day it all changed. Our love created a life that demonstrated so beautifully how two people can extend that love beyond themselves to leave this world with a legacy all our own. So for some of you guys, maybe you had a family, you had children already. And when things kind of fell apart, the family was affected as well. This could also represent future children that you guys could have together. If you're able to get past the challenges here and be open to starting again. And lastly, we have Kismet. Kismet basically means destiny, fate. You and I were two lost souls destined to meet in this lifetime. It doesn't matter how many wrong turns or choices we've made before we came into each other's lives. All that matters is that in the end, we got it right. We found each other. And obviously you guys have already found each other in this lifetime, but maybe somewhere along the line, someone got lost, or maybe you both did. And There might be an opportunity for you to find each other again. As long as you're open to it, Scorpio. So there's a lot here that falls on your lap to either lock the door forever or to open it back up and allow this person another chance. Because they are really wanting to know, is it too late to come back? Is it too late to make amends? Has there been too much damage between the two of you? Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this with some messages from the Lover's Oracle deck. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Scorpio. Woo, I've got a card flying. Hold on here. Yes, this is so true. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So the past is the past. You can't go back in time to change it. The damage has been done. But if you can find forgiveness in your heart, Scorpio, to give this person another chance, maybe you might still be able to find happiness in this relationship. But if not, you can go your own way, you know, and just focus on your own rejuvenation. And be content in knowing that love will find you again when the time is right and when you're ready for it. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Whenever this card pops up, it's interesting, you know. There are always very heavy messages that pop up. And the way I interpret it is you've already been through the turmoil. You've already been through the heartbreak, the pain. Make room for the blessings that want to come in for you. Either part of that blessing includes this person that wants to return, or part of the blessings is simply what you will be bringing into your life once you go in a different direction for yourself. So you got to follow your heart. Okay? And that's going to take you here, no matter which road you take, whether you decide to give this person another try, another chance, or whether you welcome in this new beginning on your own. Okay? As long as you're following your heart here, Scorpio, you're going to be okay. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. And remember this voyage card right here? You're my favorite adventure. I'm ready for more. So if you guys are traveling down the same path with this new beginning, those future adventures, Scorpio, might be very happy. Okay? So whether you enjoy it with them or without them, if you're more content traveling down this road of adventure on your own, that is your choice. Okay? So let's wrap it up here, guys, with some final guidance from the Universal Heart Oracle deck. Guidance from Spirit, your guardian angels, and ancestors. This is a deck by Angelic Revelation 144. So we'll grab a couple messages from here to wrap things up. It may or may not pertain to your love life here, Scorpio, but we'll go ahead and see what the final guidance is for this particular reading. What is it that your spirit guides and angel guides want to bring forward for you to wrap things up? Okay. Your sacral energy is magnetic and powerfully attracting others towards you at this time. You will soon be presented with declarations of admiration and love coming your way. You may have options presented to you and have to make a choice between two or more people. Your sensual, mysterious, captivating energy has many admirers, tantalized by your seductive energy. You will have to connect with spirit to make the choice for your highest good. Ultimately, you have free will, and we will support your choice in love. So what I'm kind of feeling for some of you is you're going to have some options here, some choices that you need to make when it comes to this person, as well as potential new love that comes in. Do what feels right for you, Scorpio. Follow your heart, okay? Bottom of the deck, Spirit wants you to know that there is an incredible surprise coming your way shortly. This surprise leads you to a favorable time in love and life. Remember to take time out from your hectic schedule periodically to reset your energy. This will ensure that you are rested and rejuvenated and can cope with the demands of life. I love it. So, whatever this is, whatever these surprises are, Scorpio, I have a feeling it's going to make you very happy. Not just in regard to your love life, but life itself. Okay, so that's a pretty awesome message to receive towards the end of this year, and hopefully it will follow you through, carry you through into the new year. All right, guys, so that's what I have for you. And for those who are interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Take care.